Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm the Mysterious JG. It's been a long road, longer probably than it was meant to be, because I kind of took my time and explored this DLC as thoroughly as I could. I even found a key. I didn't bother to talk about this before. In my off-screening, I found a key that I didn't find before. It opened up some doors I think we'd been able to kind of bypass and get around without a problem. The only place I never got into was the payout office. Where there's a hologram. I don't know if this was featured on camera or not. There's a hologram behind a cage, the payout office. You can trade the casino chips for pre-war money and back and forth. I also I did play some blackjack off screen and got quite a few chips out of it. With minimum save spamming, I was good enough at blackjack to actually win a decent number of chips in this game. But yeah. None of that really matters now. There was one little corner of the world we didn't get to explore. I doubt there was anything critical in there. Probably just a lot of monetary type loot. But, you know, with the way they set this up at the end with those gold bars there, more than you can carry, I feel like a bit of a sucker that I spent a lot of time trying to get as much valuable loot out of this as I can. That being said, I'm not angry about it because the whole point of this is it's a reference to Treasure of the Sierra Madre, which was about people motivated by greed and how it undid them. So it's kind of neat that in a small way I got sucked into the trap of like spending a lot of time carefully managing inventory, trying to get out as high a yield of, bottle cap worth items as possible from a DLC where at the end they're going to give you a big fucking chunk of pile of gold. Well, what are you talking about, JG? You seem to say. You already told us that you can carry more than your own weight capacity. It's just that you can't run. Well, we'll see if that's going to be a problem.
Finally, after all this time.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this is the asshole who trapped us with exploding collar around our neck, and now we have to deal with him.
The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else.
I'm in the vault.
There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
I'm in the vault. I don't know how he popped up on the screen, but still hiding behind images and screens, I see. How did you access my Pip-Boy?
You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. They are designed to obey us. The Pip-Boy's operating system has vulnerabilities. Advantages to those who've studied its construction, even superficially. It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who wears it.
Ah, the interface between the seat and the computer. What do you mean? You sure needed it to escape. Before this goes any further, I had questions.
Curious? You must be. We have time now that you've done your work. And our interactions have been too one-sided, even for my tastes.
Oh, I asked you a million questions at the top of this whole thing. What do you want from the Sierra Madre? Is it going to satisfy your ego?
What do I want? Weapons, security, a citadel of my own.
Oh, you want like
all these things.
Blasto Part 6.
A chance to begin again. Once I unlock its archives, I can carve the Mojave into any shape I choose.
You're insane. I don't understand how an old world casino helps you do any of that.
The cloud is unique in my travels. Its proximity to the Sierra Madre isn't a coincidence. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. It can be used to preserve other old world relics, and cleanse them at the same time. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the big empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre got holograms working properly.
Properly? Are you kidding me? It has bugged me throughout the entire game that the holograms are impervious to damage. It's fine that holograms, I mean, they're projections of light. It's fine that you can't hurt them. But if they're projections of light, how are they attacking you like regular enemies? That didn't make sense. If the technology that creates the holograms is also able to shoot at you, fine. that felt like a cheat to me. But anyway, properly, are you kidding me?
The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding
You can't
light
defend.
in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one is a portable army. Arm it. Anyone stands against you dies.
He seems like a bad kind of person. If you secure that, that's all you want?
No. There's one last thing I want from the Sierra Madre. It's bounty. The machines that fill its streets,
Bounty, the
its
quick
corridors. They provide almost anything. Perhaps in the pre-war era they were commonplace, things to dismiss. Now they are far more valuable. You know it. They helped keep you alive.
True. Yeah, that was basically my response. I can't argue that.
Sources of food, supplies, medical assistance, ammo, make more callers, even print currency. Make a nation. The cloud allows me to wipe the slate clean. Callers ensure cooperation. Holograms, defense. The vending machines provide everything else.
Wait a
The
second.
Sierra Madre can kill nations and build them, using its technology with the right applications.
It's supposed to be a fun casino. He's like... I know it's cliche to pull poor Adolf out. But he's like freaking Hitler. He's going to turn a casino into a way to commit genocide. He's going to use the cloud to cleanse. He's going to wipe everybody out except for some who he's going to control with slave collars. You know, it was obvious that he was a bad guy, but we figured it was just greed. He wants to rule the world. You're nothing more than a killer that aspires to mass murder. There's something else I need to know.
You think I'm a murderer? If I was, I'd have set off your collar long ago. The collar ensures compliance, encourages cooperation. Think about it. Would you truly have gotten into the casino without those collars? No. Human nature is against us, always.
He is with us always.
Did you know that I had to keep adjusting the collars? Keep changing the rules to make this moment possible?
What are you talking about?
Every time, even with collars clutched at their necks, they would betray each other, kill each other to get inside the Sierra Madre. It was insanity. They could have had it all. It was so close. And they kept turning on each other again and again.
Just like that movie.
Cracking the Sierra Madre was difficult, but cracking greed, that was more difficult. So the dead man switches.
So he's been trying for a long time to get patsies to get him in here. So you answered madness with madness.
When your life is tied to another's, sacrifice and cooperation, they can be conditioned, learned, and you can focus on the matter at hand. Greed can be beaten, contained, controlled. You know it better than anyone.
I sure do.
Or I hope you do. It doesn't matter.
How did you get me here again?
Everyone asks that. Should be asking how they plan on leaving. It only takes putting a collar on one to begin the chain. One with a collar may chain another, and that one another. Had traps all over the waists.
Well, there's only
The
one
chain
there.
ends with the super mutant. Although with him, the collar wasn't even necessary. He only needed guidance.
Well, you put one on him, regardless. So someone else with a collar placed one on me. Who? No, it was Dog. I thought we established that.
The mutant.
Yeah.
He swallowed one of the collars. After that, he was mine. The collar wasn't even necessary.
You said he swallowed it and then he was yours. Then how was it not
his
necessary?
kind. They exist to be given orders. They're soldiers. Simple.
Oh,
Stupid.
support our troops, man. That's not
I
cool.
asked him to fetch, and he did, even without the threat of death. Even when I stopped speaking to him, he continued to leave the villa, gather victims from the man-traps out of habit.
Kind of a weird
He must
dude.
have found you in one of them. If so, he's probably forgotten. He only remembers my voice.
I helped him,
He
though.
put the collar on you, dragged you here, because he doesn't know any better. It's in his nature, greedy and childlike.
Dog put a collar on me. Why didn't he say so? Well, God did say so.
Dog? Huh. Appropriate. It's what I called him.
Yeah.
You've met him. You know why he forgot. His brain was ruined by FEV. His memory.
Could you explain FEV? We have another 10 minutes.
He may know the way back. Somewhere. Deep down. I doubt it. He tracks by smell and instinct. Still, he could be trained.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how to get out of here?
Of course. I walked all this way. If you're worried, I'll give you a map back or show you the way out when this is all over.
Because we're good friends now. There's something else I wanted to know.
Ask. You still have time.
Wait, what happened to the recording? The speaker voice. How'd you find out about the Sierra Madre?
It started with a setback. Fires, blood.
Okay, remember what I said about how this would be the last video? This is already taking 15 minutes. And I know there's a lot left.
Failures can provide the brightest clarity.
Uh-huh.
After that, I wandered alone. Saw the storms of the divide. Walked among the ciphers of the West. Traveled to the Big Empty. I heard
These
the
are all
signal.
references to the other
The woman's
DLCs.
voice, the Sierra Madre promising a chance to begin again.
I guess they
Reverse
pretty
my
like they got
fortunes.
me. They want us to buy all of them, not just one.
Oh, nonsense. I tracked the signal. Came here. Scouted the city using other hands. Kept dying on me, killing each other. You got the farthest of all.
Well, yeah, I'm in the vault, right? Where'd you get the collars? Well, slavers.
The collars, they're pre-war tech. I suspect this great land had compliance issues before the war.
Tell me about it.
It's one of a series of models.
They probably had to prepare their
The
incurred
one
cost
on it?
statements, but they were getting a lot of auto requests. So never mind.
Easier to make adjustments. Unreliable in other ways, notably radio interference.
If they're pre-war tech, where did you get them? It's going to be the Big Empty, probably.
A place far from here called the
Yep.
Big Empty. Almost didn't make it out. With two others there. A woman and a man, a courier. The woman was familiar. The other, I don't know what happened to him.
I never heard of the places you're talking about, but please tell me more, because I want to know what other exciting DLCs are on offer.
Big Empty's a treasure box. A scientific graveyard of old world misery. Like the Sierra Madre, there's treasures there, sleeping. Some awake. The holorifle, the Saturnite alloy, the hologram technology, hibernation chambers, securitrons, the
What the hell is
collars.
Saturnite alloy?
Even the suits attached to those things, stalking the villa. That's only the surface of what's there. Right now, the Sierra Madre is what I want.
Right now, we are warriors. Something else I wanted to know.
Ask.
Now I'm here, are you coming down?
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. Not again. I can wait. Afford to be careful.
Wait for what?
You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to
Well,
chance.
wait, what's the point of getting us down here if you're still not going to come down here? What's the point? Okay, well, this might be a good time to mention. I found out if you talk to Veronica about Elijah before you play the DLC, and I believe that includes dialogue Veronica only gets if you have the DLC. I heard about this, I was worried that I'd missed something, but we'll get a chance to talk to Veronica about Elijah after we get back out. But if you completely exhaust all dialogue concerning Elijah with Veronica before you do the DLC, and you have a vilified reputation with the NCR, you can get a special ending where you actually team up with this guy, because he has this deep, bitter hatred of the NCR, and he's already said he wants to use like the Cloud to like kill everybody, and then build a new society with slave collars on the few survivors of the Cloud. So if you're vilified by the NCR, basically you would have to been playing a pretty evil path to get there, and you can actually team up with him. So if you feel like it, I can't showcase that ending without playing through a lot of the game over again. But if you feel like looking it up on the YouTubes, you can. But now we have to get this guy to come down here, otherwise we're never getting out. If you want me to wait, I'll cooperate. The Sierra Madre doesn't matter to me. See, I kind of want to save before I start going down these paths, because I'm not interested in the vault. I only want to leave. And I'll find a way to unlock the secrets of the vault and take them for myself. Like, threatening to destroy the vault gets him to come down eventually. I don't know where these other paths go. I'm kind of curious, though, but... I'm curious what he says to this one, because this seems pretty passive on your part, but... No, this guy's an ass. He needs to go down. I kind of want to see what he says to this, but...
No, I don't think so. It'd most likely trigger other security measures, if you hurt the vault at all. The builder of the casino built it to last. The Sierra Madre withstood the war. I'm sure the vault is protected as well. Besides, you wouldn't have followed the signal if you didn't want this place's secrets for your own. You're curious, past the threats.
I'm pretty sure I could do some damage down here somehow with enough explosives. We don't have it. Got enough science and repair, though. I could threaten... Forget the vault. The elevator's only a single control box. I think we're trying to say that we'll rig it so he can't get down here. We can go back to this path.
Compliance. Good. The others fought, argued. If they had only obeyed. I see the caller has done its work. I can hear it in your voice. Stand and wait outside the vault, where I can see you from the elevator.
Oh. That actually gets him to start coming down, but we still have to defeat him. Well, now I'm curious. We did save.
Staying in the vault.
Think it'll protect you?
Oh.
No. I don't think so.
I'll have the Sierra Madre kill you for me. You can't beat all the casino's defenses. It's only a matter of time now.
I don't get it. He said, like, we agreed to be compliant. I was curious what that path would do. I didn't like it. Okay, so let's zip through the dialogue again with him. Just in case this actually goes anywhere important. Listen to companions Elijah's stories. How did you get me here again? So we're going through a bunch of stuff over again, but what do you find out about Sierra Madre? What happens next? So if you listen to the optional stuff about the... Something else I want to know. Sick of talking to an image on a screen. Now that I'm here, are you coming down? You're gonna come down here and do it.
You? Besides...
So that doesn't really make a difference where you go. I'm not interested in all that. I
All
want to
you
leave.
need to do is wait. Be patient. You may be down there for a while. Just as I was. Trapped inside the casino. Consider this punishment for following the Sierra Madre signal in the first place. So eager to rush ahead. Now, enjoy your reward.
I've already waited too long for this moment. There's no need to wait any longer. You follow the signal too. You want what's down here. I want out. Let's deal. Oh, so this is a different path. Threatening to destroy the place. If you pass certain speech checks, like for computer or whatever, you convince him that you might be able to damage his find, and therefore he needs to deal with you immediately. But you follow the signal too. You want what's down here. I want out. Let's deal.
That signal, that siren's call, lured me in, yes. And being trapped in the Sierra Madre, perhaps forever, that has made me more cautious. I have my freedom, access to the bottom of the casino, and you under my control. I can wait.
Yeah. Also, I gotta check for that. You're right. You have everything except the vault. But all of that was an obstacle. It drove you here. Diamonds commodity you don't have.
If you seek to goad me, impatience and greed led you here, not me. It doesn't control me as it does you. I won't fall prey to another trap, either Sierra Madre or yours. There is no trust between us, and there will be no trades either.
Greed implies you want more than you deserve. You've earned this. Well, now I can back off and get another. It takes 2 speech checks on either tree to advance this, but if I back out and start down another tree, I can get a different speech check.
No.
So I can do science. All it takes is destroying a single terminal or holotape.
You might destroy access to the data, not the data itself. Besides, there would be safeguards in place.
Well, what data? What good does the data do if you can't get to it? Maybe too many safeguards you've discovered already. Destroying even a single fragment of data is more than you could stand.
But you recognize the value of what's down there. You would no sooner destroy what's inside the Sierra Madre than destroy yourself.
Yeah, I don't think so,
Persist in
Doc.
threatening me or the Sierra Madre's secrets. You're of no use to me. I'll set off your caller now.
There's a noticeable lag of several seconds for the caller to go off, and a warning. I'll clip the wires to this intercom, then the Pip-Boy. Maybe this is another tree I can go down, then I'll find a way to unlock the secrets of the vault and take them for myself. Doesn't make sense, doesn't follow one. He just threatened to blow us up, and I'm ignoring that to go down a different dialogue tree, but why not?
You've gotten far. Any farther, try to breach the vault, you become a corpse.
I'm in the vault.
What's inside is mine. Anyone else touches it, tries to take it from me, they'll answer for it.
I already managed to unlock the elevator and get down here before you. Better hurry. You'd have to find me first. The Sierra Madre basement. It's bigger than you'd expect.
Hiding in the Sierra Madre. An interesting thought. I'd come to see it more as a prison. Hide, flee,
Brr.
it doesn't matter.
Hard. Brr.
The Sierra Madre is patient.
Bugs. Brrs.
Be as well. You won't get any farther inside. And you won't escape my sight.
Pretty ominous, but you're still just some dude. Got past everything Sierra Madre's thrown at me. You're no different. You know Sierra Madre's a huge combination. Doc, me, I've almost cracked it. Yeah, we're getting a lot of experience by exploring as many different pieces of dialogue as we can. Ultimately, there doesn't seem to be any unless you're vilified by the NCR and talk to Veronica a lot. There's no way to side with him. He's pretty much, you have to get him to come down here after you. That's the only way to get out of this. He threatened to blow up our collar if we kept fucking around, and we kind of ignored it. But I think what you're supposed to do is imply that you would get to a place where the explosion would damage the contents of the vault. Here's what's killing me. And yes, despite what I said last time in the last video, it looks like it is. We're not going to finish in this video because we're almost done with the dialogue, but this is what kills me. He says that if he gets into the vault, he'll have control of all this stuff. He'll be able to control the cloud, the Cloud is never explained that I can make out. It's like, it's not a coincidence that it's around the Sierra Madre. I don't know how him taking over the vault means he controls the Cloud. Maybe it makes sense that if he takes over the vault, he gets access to the hologram technology, or will be able to use those vending machines. But we were already able to use vending machines just by getting into the casino. We could even use them outside the casino. We've gotten into the vault, and what's in there is a bunch of gold bars. It's a trap. The only thing of value in there is the gold bars. It's not like there's another door that is like a plot door we can't open and get through. We're in the vault. What is it that he's... The story kind of breaks down at this point. He's gotten us in. What was his plan? He wants to leave us trapped down there and taunt us about our greed, and then he's going to send other people to go down there. At what point does he get access to the vault if he follows his own plan? The closest thing to this making sense is that if you choose the path to obey him, and he still then says he's going to kill you... I don't know, maybe I didn't get outside of the vault fast enough, but no, he always seems to want to kill you. It doesn't make sense. We're in the vault. It doesn't give us control over the Cloud. I guess it's okay that what he thinks the vault will do isn't what the vault actually does, but his whole plan to get us into the vault and then betray... It doesn't make sense. Anyway, folks, next time we will just wrap up the last of these speech checks to get him down here so that we can actually escape and finish the DLC. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Tune in next time for what really should be Honest Engine. Really, I am expecting this to be the end of the DLC. And, yeah, bye-bye for now.